Toronto police officer was caught on film putting his knee on a protester's neck. Now, we don't know what led to that interaction. For all we know, that protester had attacked a police officer previously. There were multiple police officers trying to keep this guy down, but why don't we take a look at some footage? So it does appear as though from that footage, the police officer did put his neck on the protester, and it also seemed like he was actively trying to smash his glasses. Now, once again, we don't know what led to this, and I understand that the job of a police officer is very stressful. Not in any way trying to defend the officer's actions, only to say that you don't really know what you would do in a situation until you were in one. But here's the main problem. According to the Toronto Police, on review of available footage of this matter, we maintain the officer did not place his knee on the suspect's neck. Except we literally know that that's not true. We can see it from the multiple videos of this incident. The spokesperson for the force described the event as sudden and unexpected, saying that in dynamic situations, cops are trained to use the amount of force that is necessary to make a situation safe for all involved, including the public and the officers. Which is why I am saying I understand when sometimes a video may seem as though it is out of context, and sometimes it may seem as though a cop is using a lot of force when that is just what they need to do in that time. But from all of the footage that we have, this does not appear to be one of those situations. And the Toronto Police have also maintained that they do not train their officers in using the technique of putting a knee on a neck. And after the George Floyd incident, the Toronto Chief of Police, Mark Saunders, came out and made it very clear that they do not use that tactic. They do not train in that tactic. They are not supposed to use that tactic. But the problem is, that tactic was used. We can see it being used. And while this protester was arrested and has multiple charges against them, this doesn't mean that the officer in question shouldn't be investigated. And we as the public are never going to get the full story. We are never going to see all of the footage that led up to that incident. But it is still our responsibility to push for accountability. And if the Toronto Police want to prove to us that they don't allow their officers to put knees on necks, they should be doing something about this issue.